Hello, my name is Michael, and I am the god of the puny realm known as Bystanders. Now, a few things before we start today's episode. Obviously, I do want to give a huge shout out to both Gwinn and Shady Cicada for allowing us to use their wonderful, wonderful music for our project. We greatly appreciate it, and as always, you should go check them out if you haven't already. I would also like to say that Zach will no longer be joining us for Bystanders sessions, and he didn't in this one either. He's perfectly fine, he just didn't have enough time in his schedule to do this, as well as all of his other responsibilities, but him and his character will no longer be attending Bystanders. But regardless, we appreciated him being there on the show.
Make a new one.
The one getting fucked was me?
Alright, well, I guess that's how we're starting this recording. Yep, we are back. Last time we left off for Bystanders, you all were sitting in this garage with
Here in my garage.
with Agent Clementine having just left. So you guys are all kind of standing around there in the dark with a bunch of money, just like bundles of money just stuffed in you guys' bags and pockets and whatever, however you can carry it.
Yeah, this is almost more than I can fit in my pants!
I've never had this much money in my life.
I can buy so much NyQuil. I'm finally gonna get some sleep.
I can have a house!
Zanch gets on his phone.
Oh, maybe not in this economy.
Zanch gets on his phone, he picks up his phone, he whispers a little bit into it. Zanch says that he has a flight to Bahama where he's going to retire and live out the rest of his life, and he's leaving right now, and so he starts walking out the door.
Alright.
Well, that was sudden.
That's a cap to this.
I guess he's gone.
Oh wow, was that his last job?
I guess so.
He didn't say
Man,
much.
I wish I could retire in the Bahamas.
No,
wish
I
I
think
could afford the Bahamas.
God said that he went to the Bahama. So I think
He did go to the singular Bahama.
We
so.
said he went to Brazil.
Nope, that's canon now. He went to Brazil to retire and live the rest of his life.
Screw Brazil, you're going to electrical.
So,
It's been a few months.
yeah, basically it's been a few months, and we haven't been able to get together because of complications with schedules, and basically Zach doesn't have time for this, which is unfortunate, but understandable, so he is going to take a leave.
Screw electrical. You're going to Deep Nest.
Which means that our new tank is Damien Drake!
and our new healer is
non-existent.
Yes,
And
we don't have a healer.
I'm the
healer
closest
is
thing we
me
have.
in terms of myself.
Okay, Roadhog.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do
His
it.
health is for me.
Who
Donovan
says we don't
can-
have a healer? We have a robot.
I can-
Donovan can give us 10 hit points.
But then I can do nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
so,
fine.
So yeah, Zach is gone.
You guys are gonna be doing great. I'm
This is
sure.
gonna be.
Man, I
a
need
good
to do
session.
I only have a clip.
I have a baseball bat.
So, Steve,
I have two.
it's
clips.
midnight.
Oh no! Crap!
That
oh,
was loud.
Sorry.
Damien Drake, who?
So, how,
Wait, what time is it? Didn't he need to be home by 10?
Do you have a
You
watch?
do you happen to mean 10 tomorrow?
I don't think so. All right, buddy. I'll just say you were with family.
We'll have you back before 10 in the morning.
I don't see how you're part of this equation.
I'm just gonna pretend I forgot to set my alarm.
All right, look. We can just say you missed the last train home. That's the.
All right, we're done. All right, bye guys.
sit back down, Steve.
How many times are we gonna be done?
A lot. We can just say you missed the bus or whatever,
How much
and you had to
bread
walk
in
home.
your
You
life?
found me. We talked on the way home, and it took longer than normal.
That sounds good. Yeah, maybe we should just do that. I don't know.
Well, do you have any other ideas? You're
No.
2 hours late for curfew.
Yeah. At this point, my parents are probably worried sick, so I don't really know how to handle that because I've never really been in this situation before.
You've never gotten in trouble?
So you got kidnapped.
I guess we'll just.
Emo.
I should probably call them in the morning, but for now,
Where else are you gonna
whoops.
go? Why are you gonna call them in the morning? Do you not?
Because
live with your
they're
parents?
Isn't it
Are you
the
not
morning?
going
they
home?
might be asleep. I don't know.
So why don't you just go talk to them in the? What day?
I'm gonna get a hotel for the night. I haven't slept in a bed in a couple weeks.
Oh man,
You see-
I was not foreseeing this. Oh.
Do you want to look at your phone, Steve?
I don't have a phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
my parents are
unfortunate.
those parents.
that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
You
Well, I'm gonna know how to roleplay this then.
Oh, it's anyway.
All right.
Okay,
Anyway,
you seem
so yeah,
incredible, Frank.
I'll walk
Literally.
him. I'll walk him home. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
you
man.
want me to say hello to your parents?
You-
I mean, they haven't seen me in a while.
Yeah, maybe that's a good plan. Yeah, we should just go.
I'm gonna drop $50 for a hotel room for the night.
That's valid. I will say, depending on the type of hotel you get, if it's a lower quality hotel with bad walls, you will get a noise complaint for your snoring. But other than that, you should be
A
fine.
noise complaint?
I'm used to it.
I think he's gonna get a complaint for breaking OSHA violations.
I would never break anything. Punches through the wall.
You are a safety hazard.
Future hazard.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I get that a lot. All right.
Alright,
to,
well,
Do you guys want to give each other like your phone numbers or anything like that? Or
I also don't have a phone.
You know where I'm staying.
I'm too poor. I can't afford a phone.
I'm too blind for a phone.
that's...
I might have broken mine.
None of you have phones.
I might have thrown it at a wall in anger at some point.
That sounds. He has it in his. He has it in his ass pocket, and he rolled over. And
He has a
slept on it.
pager.
But no phone.
That's canon. He has
Yes.
a pager.
I have...
Here's my page number, whatever it's called.
My pager number.
You do know it's 2020, right? Where's your phone if your pager still works?
I shattered my phone.
I thought he was just gonna scream.
Have a pager.
I shat.
I shat. My name is Necromarnidai.
Oh god. All right.
Okay.
So after this debacle unfolds,
I
Steve
guess-
goes home. Donovan takes him. You have an actual place to stay. Like you have probably like a house
a cave.
or like an apartment or
cave.
something.
A castle.
The sewer system.
We're
You
here.
have a sewer system? Okay.
Considering
I
you
think
can't
we're not-
see, your nose like senses would be off the charts.
Damien in the royal waterways. What are you gonna fluke?
Because if you're blind,
Yeah,
you don't
careful.
like all your senses.
Especially with Damien having a functioning toilet for the first time in a while.
yeah, you don't
You're
wanna go
gonna
to
not
the
have fun down there.
I'd like to assume that Damien just walks over to construction sites and just uses the porta potty despite him not being a construction worker anymore.
Yeah, he's still got like his flasher vest and his hard hat.
booty
He just
shorts.
walks onto the site.
Instead of coming out.
Hey, what's
with
up,
it-
guys? Like, hey, it's Damien.
He flies up the toilet.
Instead of coming out with occupied, he has his own like out of order
There's
sign.
vacant, occupied, and Damien.
Yeah, the three genders.
The real canonical reason why the warehouse was evacuated, not carbon monoxide, not Fall Out Boys, because Damien went to the bathroom in there.
All right. Well,
The real Fallout Boy.
Damien goes back to his hotel, gets a pretty good night's sleep. People knock on his hotel.
No one else gets a good night's sleep.
Yeah, no one else gets a good night's sleep. There's a lot of clamoring, and suddenly it seems like people have changed their rooms around in the middle of the night, which is weird. You get a good night's sleep. I assume you have like a house or an apartment.
I'm at least a mile away from where he sleeps.
Wait, where do I live?
You said you have an apartment, right?
Oh, right, I have a very bad apartment. I
yeah.
forgot.
So you can but if you're gonna
First,
take
we're gonna-
Steve back home,
We
Yeah,
gotta
we
see
gotta
my parents.
roleplay this
Oh
time.
man.
you guys get there, and as soon as one of you gets up to knock on the door flies open, and you see Janice, like hair's like everywhere, like her eyes are red. She's like, "Where were you?"
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Aunt Janice.
Oh,
You remember Donovan,
oh,
right?
she immediately visibly relaxes. She's like, "Oh, yes, Don O'Bang, yes, come in."
Yeah, it's been a while.
Sorry, it's been a while. It is Don O'Bang, right?
Donovan.
Donovan, I'm so sorry. Here, come in. You can have there's some caffeine-free Diet Coke in the fridge. If you'd like to
Sorry, I found that incredibly humorous for some reason.
Dude,
if you'd
Diet
like to
Coke's-
sit down. We're gonna have a conversation with Steve for just a couple minutes.
You might want to stay clear for a bit.
Also, I just want to ask, do you know if he was okay? Because I mean, he wasn't. He was supposed to be back at 10. Did anything
He
come
was-
up or?
Yes, I found him at the bus station. He apparently missed the last bus for the night. I came up on him and said, "Hey, bro."
Oh.
Well, not bro, because we're cousins, obviously. I let him home. Well, he let me home. I don't know where you live. That'd be weird.
Okay.
We just stopped. Of course, it took a little longer than normal. Big city.
Mom, it's fine.
Relatives catching up with each other.
I got a little bit lost. I'm sorry.
Is that blood on you?
No? Oh, I must have You see, on the way home, I got a hot dog, and it might be some of the ketchup from it. So
My treat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks, by the way, Donovan. I really appreciate it. So yeah.
Thank you for feeding him. That's nice.
It was excellent catching up with you.
Oh, no problem. We have saltine crackers and peanut butter on the table if you'd like.
As long as they're not
Yes,
stale,
the
I'll eat
whitest
anything.
whites.
Got any seltzer water?
That's right next to the caffeine-free Diet Coke.
I'm drawing some really
Caffeine-
odd parallels to a household I used to live in.
Oh my
Caffeine-free
God.
Honda.
Please keep the napkin holders clean.
Caffeine-free Diet Coke, huh? That a LaCroix?
I think we have a case, and she goes over, and on top of the fridge, there's a singular can of cherry LaCroix. I don't know how long it's been there, but it looks like it has like a layer of dust on it. She and the dust kind of blows off.
Well, I mean, you asked.
I did ask.
I did.
Okay. Well,
Back in Black is gonna make a shadow construct of a jar, and instead of me pouring it into my mouth, Back in Black's gonna like put it in my mouth, and like it's gonna go into the jar, and he's gonna like hold on to that for a bit.
Oh, nice. Anyway.
Was that in character? She couldn't have seen that.
No, she just thinks that he just downed the whole thing. I've never seen drink LaCroix with such gusto before. I can respect it.
I haven't drank anything with carbonation for like 3 years.
All right, and then then
I'm on a
Robert
Kool-Aid.
comes in. Robert comes in like whispering on the phone, and he sees Steve, and he's like, "Hi, Dad."
Hey, Uncle Robert.
Never mind. Everything's good. Hang up.
Hey, Uncle Rob.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve. How are you doing?
They didn't call
Pretty
the
good. I
police.
kind of
Oh,
got
wait.
lost on my way home. I already explained to Mom, but like, I know this is probably really stressful for you guys. I didn't intend to miss the train home, but
Oh, you missed the train home.
yeah,
What were you doing?
I met.
Dono Bang! It's
Yeah.
been such a long time.
Hey, Uncle Rob.
Oh, he like comes in and gives you like the bro hug. Like he takes an arm
Slaps
around
your
you,
back so
yeah,
hard that you take a D12 of damage.
Yeah, he claps you and take one bludgeoning. It's been a while, Robbie. How are you? No, his
You
name
just
is
call
Robbie.
me Robbie?
It's been a while, Donnie.
Donnie,
It's
oh,
also
that's
apparently
cute.
been a long
Yes,
night.
it's-
I'm
Steve,
sorry, folks.
if you've been with Donnie, then there's no issue. You're okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if Janice has invited you in, but we have peanut butter and saltine crackers on the table.
So I've heard.
And we also have some caffeine-free Diet Coke if you'd like in the fridge.
I
I
already
believe
downed
that
the
was
last.
mentioned. Thanks.
I downed the last LaCroix, thank you.
Oh, brilliant.
It sounds like he's good.
We've been looking for someone to take care of that last LaCroix for a bit now. Anyway.
Donovan is getting more and more happy he didn't actually drink that, and Back in Black's looking at it like it's toxic waste now.
It's like a
not like
potion
there's
of
anything
poison that
in
you
there
can like toss at
anyway.
an enemy, and they like
Unfortunately,
it's like
I have
acid.
Unfortunately, I have detached senses, so Back in Black goes in to sniff it, and I take another bit of damage for reasons
and
unknown.
then Robert is going to ask you, what were you guys doing? I mean, you said that he missed the last train, but it did. How did it take you guys so long to get here?
We had
Cousins catching up.
we had some time to talk.
That's okay. Make a deception roll, and you can either one of you can make that and have
I will.
advantage since you two are helping. each
I have a
other.
+2.
So
and
you
I-
make that with advantage then, Donabang.
Yeah, I would say you.
All right, advantage, baby. 12.
Is that insight? I would
He
assume.
immediately believes you. He's like, oh, yes, of course. No, I completely get it. It's bros being bros.
What did he
Oh, you must have had a
roll?
hot dog on the way. I see you got some ketchup on your sleeve.
Very.
Very perceptive of you, Dad.
No
Oh, Uncle Rob, just as perceptive as always.
You know me. I was the champion of the perception team in high school.
The only one more perceptive is me.
How are you getting this house?
How did you hear that? It's the fourth floor.
You're right, it
It's
is.
the fourth floor.
I only go to abroad when I'm
But
surprised.
the conversation continues for a while. They're just catching up. They're very friendly.
I eat all the saltines.
Okay. There's like an entire like container there, so they're kind of like astounded. They're like a little concerned, but too polite to say anything. Yeah, it's
Donovan Halen doesn't have that much food normally. This is the most. This is like a feast for
Oh,
him.
I would
You
like
know,
to point out-
Donovan. In fairness, actual Donovan, probably would eat however
Oh,
many
yes.
saltines were there.
Oh yeah, he could do that. Yeah.
Metabolism go burr,
Yeah.
Michael.
They actually send Steve to bed like about 20 minutes after.
Oh,
You remember
So-
we ate like an entire
night,
package
guys.
of like 6-month-old Ritz in our recording
It was
room?
a half. I downed a whole one in 7 minutes like 2 weeks ago.
Yummy.
Steve then proceeds to go to his room and have a panic attack. Anyway.
Yeah, they just have a very lovely normal conversation with you. They actually managed to find in the back of their closet another cherry LaCroix. So
Oh!
give that to you. So you can
How
try it on the way
lovely!
out.
Back and Black uses another bit to extend the cup. I do the exact.
It's like it's extended in your throat.
I can only breathe through my nose.
Like the glove from part 4.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so
Back and Black makes a lid now.
if you yeah, but they send you off. They have a very pleasant conversation. And as soon as they leave, both of the parents knock on your door.
You now have a toxic grenade. I hope you know.
Oh,
If you toss
door-
that and
no.
dispel your stand, that LaCroix is going everywhere.
No, he's gonna dump it in the middle of the
Shake it up
street and
first.
watch as it burns a hole into the concrete.
It gets on you through the sewer system.
I'm not in the sewer system.
I thought you said you were.
That was a joke.
I say, come in, and when they come in, my eyes are red, and it's pretty obvious I've been crying.
Okay, they're gonna make rolls to see if they can tell. They're gonna
Oh
make insight.
no!
Donovan's so tall, I've been intimidated.
My parents rolling perception
Robert
to see if they
picks
can
up
tell
on
that
it,
I've
but
been
your mom
crying.
doesn't.
Oh.
Your dad does, but your mom doesn't. Your mom comes in and she's like, "Hey, I just wanted to ask if you were okay. I mean, I figured that you were probably fine. I mean, we're really glad that you were okay, and we're thinking that maybe we should give you some sort of way to contact us, just in case of emergencies. But we'll discuss that another time. But
Okay.
for now, we're just glad that you were safe and with family, and we're just happy that everything turned out for the better."
Thanks,
and she's gonna walk out into the living room probably just to do her own thing. But your dad, Robert, stays behind and he sits down on the bed and he just pats the bed next to him for you to kind of sit down.
I'm in the bed,
Okay.
so.
Well, he kind of looks at you and he says, "Son, as a man in this world, we have a lot of responsibilities. I just want you to know that if you ever want to talk to me about anything, you can come to me. I've seen your eyes. I've been there before. It's okay to cry sometimes, my son."
Thanks, Dad.
So when a boy gets older, his body starts to change.
You can come.
Have you ever heard of masturbation?
No, as for
So,
condoms.
son, this is how you do it. Just grab the shaft and go up and down.
We're cutting
One.
this out.
Up, down,
Your mom was talking. Your mom was talking about condoms. Here's a book on Morse code.
Sorry. Yeah, I just got kind of, this hasn't really happened before, and I got kind of stressed when the last train home left. Yeah, and once again we leave. And when I saw Donovan, that really made my night, and I'm just glad I had someone there for me. That's all.
Cut to me mugging him.
Well,
It really made my night.
give me your money. Well,
Thank you for the gold exchange.
your mother and I are going to come up with some sort of way to contact you, get a hold of you, just make sure you're okay. We were concerned about you, but ultimately, we're glad you were okay. I mean, honestly, your mother's a lot more strict about this, but as long as you don't get anybody pregnant and you have grades point average above 3, I think you'll be okay. All right, son?
Thanks, Dad.
I have a 2.9.
All right, son.
An incredibly
I'm gonna go to
Christian
sleep.
family.
Also, at this point, he chooses to give you the talk. While
I'm
you're
16.
Yes.
Okay.
He has not given you the talk before.
That's great. Okay.
Sounds Christian to me.
So he gives you the talk, and about an hour later, he looks emotionally distraught and he leaves your room.
Oh my god.
So
Sounds about right.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I've planted the
make
seed, only a matter of time
make
before he
a
becomes an
charisma
addict.
saving throw.
Okay.
What if he failed?
Wait, do I have? No, I don't.
So that's what that's for.
10.
You feel the egg crack just a little bit. The stand egg just
What?
crack just a
All right.
bit.
Does his stand fall from getting the talk?
No.
That's great. It just slightly
a little crack.
I thought it was metaphorical, but I forgot he had an axe type stand.
Anyway. It's just he
I thought
just enough
the
stress
egg
for it to
you've been
crack
holding between your
little.
thighs. Crap.
Okay, so Steve, you get to bed. You wake up the next morning, and your parents have a couple of things laying on the kitchen table for you. They've both
Gone to work
Both
and
your
whatnot.
both your parents work.
Your dad's actually brought a box of condoms for you.
Thanks, Dad.
Actually, yeah. they're on the there's like the box of condoms like right outside of your bedroom. They're like the worst, lowest quality like you could possibly
Least
find.
discreet packaging. There's
Yeah,
like a
like-
dick on the
Yeah, it says condoms in big like impact font.
for his pleasure.
Yeah.
Raspberry.
They are raspberry flavored condoms.
These were the ones I used when I was a kid.
And there's
Thanks, Damien from the Void.
I
Anyway.
think that was supposed to be Robert.
But more importantly, the
Robert,
most
yeah.
important gift is on the dining room table. There are two objects as well as a note. The note reads, "Steve, we care about your safety and want you to be okay.
We've got you a
Because
gun.
of this, we've gotten you something." You pick it up. It's a pager and a flip phone.
That's awesome.
We can be pager buddies!
Yeah.
I don't have any contacts yet. That's great!
In
You don't
my
need the
ears.
pager because you have the flip phone. But it's okay.
I'm gonna keep it anyway.
You just enlarge my
Okay,
ears.
Is it a
So-
school, is it
Hear
a school
better.
night?
Yes, this is Friday.
This is Friday.
Like Friday morning.
Friday morning. Yeah. So you woke
So
up.
yesterday was Thursday.
Mighty,
Uh-oh.
Audio Joe
Monkey
Radio. Yeah. So first off, before we do anything else, you on the way back after walking, you spy a cute little shop called the Umbrella Academy,
Shut up.
and inside of it are all sorts of novelty custom umbrellas, as well as one with a doled down sword inside of it.
Doled down.
As it so happens, they also happen to discreetly sell, for some reason, sharpening stones.
What?
I'll take their
They're
entire
they're
stuff.
not allowed to sell actual weapons, but they can sell the sharpening stones
What
with the
stones,
dual
as
weapons.
they were.
No, I'll take their
yes,
stock.
yes. Yep. So yeah, that's $200 for the rapier umbrella. It's really nice though. Like you pull it out and it has like a.
Wee.
I want to point out whenever like he does stuff like Back in Black will take the rapier.
Oh my god, I'm so...
We'll take the rapier. I'll take the gun and the other half of the umbrella. So that's how I dual wield.
Good. Yeah. So it's a really cool rapier, and the whetstone just comes with it, so you don't have to worry about that.
yeah.
But you have both of those with you. And it does have an engraving for the Umbrella Academy, and in the blade you can actually get your name custom engraved for an additional $20.
I'll do that. I'm gonna put a DH.
Okay. Additional $20 for that. Okay.
Does Damien need to go to some sketchy alleyways for his...
Yes, he does.
Oh, great.
Damien, roll a D100.
Okay. I've not gotten to that yet. Exciting.
This is how many alleyways are in Crystal City.
86.
86. Okay. You come across a little ammo shop. Just like
What are
little
you buying?
ammo. I mean, it's the United States, so of course there's gun shops everywhere.
Ah, my favorite place to visit on a Friday morning.
Walmart.
You've never been here before, but it has that same feel of a gun shop where like there's that smell of like
Oh yeah, he knows the feel.
gunpowder and
He's
leather.
very
and-
familiar.
Oh,
It smells of testosterone.
it smells of
I can almost
testosterone.
smell the man musk emanating from this area.
It is
say
very
that
man musky. You are correct.
I'll do Uzi 9mm.
I think I'm gonna drop out of the campaign.
You walk in. There's like a singular, like not very well taken care of carpet. The floor is immaculately swept. There's a rack of guns, and like the entire glass bar is full of ammunition.
Damien starts drooling as he walks in and looks through things.
There's a man with very, very droopy eyes who appears to be like very slowly moving around.
He's going to be annoyingly woken up by Damien's excited roar.
No, he's awake. He's reading.
Hello there!
Oh, hello there, sir. How can I help you?
Now, I've got something a little, unconventional that I'd like to ask for some help with.
Show me the illegal firearm.
This baby! Pump action double barrel shotgun.
I can smell the impracticalities from
Can I touch it?
Yes, I know what you need.
An immaculate weapon. Oh, it's loaded.
Careful there. She's a beaut, all right.
What I wouldn't give to get shot by this.
I've not seen a 10 gauge before. This is custom rounds. 10 gauge! Well, he's like very hesitant, but he very slowly gives it back to you.
Damien is completely understanding as he gracefully takes it back.
Gracefully.
So, I'd like to custom order some ammo for this baby. Running a little low, you know.
That'll take me about... You're doing this like the night before you get back to the hotel.
Sure.
I'd like to point out.
Whatever, yeah.
I can get some custom rounds for you. It'll take about 12 hours.
Perfect.
I can get you 20 shells for $200.
Done. Easy.
Okay. I'll take the money now, please.
I'm gonna look
Damien
at how much it
very
costs us
gladly hands over $200.
Can I hold it
cost?
one more time?
Sure.
I'm about to be put on a watch list for looking up ammo
It's
prices.
enough to make a man cry.
Can I pump it?
Yes.
He struggles to pull it back, and as he does, he only gets more excited.
Every inch he pulls back on the lever,
Is another
his cock
inch that
grows
he-
another inch.
Oh, I see. You're adding fuel.
He's like
Eventual
visibly shaking with excitement as he hands it back to you. He like pulls out like a bunch of like assorted shells and like flicks through them, and he says, "Be back in about 12 hours, and I'll have those prepped for you."
Wonderful. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. Well, you go back the next morning.
Incredibly cursed.
He looks like he has not slept at all.
Oh no.
But he is sitting there, and he didn't look like he was getting a lot of sleep anyway. He's an old dude.
Right.
There's like
Oh my god.
just a bunch of shotgun rounds ready for you. And you walk in the door, and he says, so I got a little overzealous. I stopped counting after a bit, and I accidentally created 40 shells.
Oh, awesome. Do I need to pay you extra for those?
They're illegal, so if you can just take them off my hands.
Gladly. Thank you very much, sir. It's been a wonderful day. I will be sure to be back and be your patronage once again.
So, back
Yeah.
to Steve. You are heading to school, and as you are, Donovan Halen is outside just chilling.
Like
with an umbrella.
immediately like outside the door. Like, morning, cousin.
Hey, what's up, Donovan? How long have you been there?
Yes.
Okay, I won't question it. Let's go.
So Steve, you're going off to school.
Yeah.
You're in your school uniform. Your hair is combed back.
Back or I like it to the side personally, but
You know what? I'll allow it.
Tiny.
You have to comb
I'll
over.
allow it. It's his character.
Yeah, as long as it follows the
Thanks.
dress code of the.
It does.
Yeah.
A comb over,
So-
if you will.
You're walking along, and as
Sure.
you do, you notice that your hair kind of like is starting to get rebellious. Like for some reason, it's coming undone a little easier and like flowing in the wind a bit more.
Main character.
cool.
Kind of like finding it weird.
I'm fine with
You
that.
keep like putting that back. You use like twice the hair gel, and it's still pretty unruly today.
Something to note about Donovan Halen. Like yesterday, like his whole like getup was completely black. It looks lighter somehow, but you can't tell how. You can't tell why. It's almost unnoticeable. But
I should also mention that after sleeping in the hotel, Damien is wearing like a white beater shirt now. He's not shirtless
he
anymore.
grows a shirt.
Nice.
Well, he got his hands on like a
He's
white
still
beater,
wearing
right?
booty shorts that say shotgun
Yes,
on them,
he's
right?
still wearing booty shorts that say shotgun on
I
them.
Still
almost
a nice
offended you
good
thought he
one.
would take those off.
Yeah. So, Steve, you guys get to the school. Donovan, do you want to do anything particular with him? Because, I mean, Steve's going to go to his regular school day as a high schooler, so...
All right, so all right,
I kind of made it.
all right, Steve. Remember,
Hi. Yes. I'm just rolling.
school is a dangerous place. You might get mugged here. I know. I did a couple times.
Of course.
Okay, Steve.
Hi.
So, you are at school, everything's going alright,
Yeah.
but in your homeroom class, you notice a new girl in your class. She's wearing the standard school uniform, she's got some blonde hair with some bangs, she's wearing a backpack and she has some pretty thick eyebrows. Other than that, she seems to be pretty normal, she seems to be pretty quiet. Your teacher comes in and introduces her. She is Brenda. She is a new student from Sweden, and she asks her to get up and introduce herself, and she says, hello, I am Brenda from Sweden. I am here and I want to make good friends.
You're going.
Thimble?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
And she says, "I want to make good friends," and then she sits down. And the class kind of like politely applauds.
Nice to meet
that.
you, Brenda.
She is sitting right next to you. I will point out.
5
So,
times.
Hi, Brenda.
Steve has another panic attack.
you guys are in homeroom, and I assume would Steve have all his homework done ahead of time, or would he work on his homework in this room?
I mean, considering he was occupied the night before, he's like rushing to get his stuff done before.
A woman is
class.
sitting next to me. Dad warned me about this last night.
So he's like multitasking, like, oh yeah, there's a girl, work, yeah.
girl work.
As you do, Brenda doesn't really have anything to do because she's kind of new, so she's kind of just like bouncing in her seat, and she kind of looks over you every once in a while and looks at your paper. You seem to be intently doing something, but also you're looking over at her and not hiding it very well. So she like scoots her desk over to you and then asks, "What are you doing?"
Oh, hi, I'm just working on an English assignment right now. I'm writing an essay about...
English? I'm not so good at that.
Oh, well, that's understandable. I still have more like math and science homework to do. Man, I'm kind of swamped.
I'm good at math.
You are?
She like whips out a calculator and does about half your homework like immediately. She's like, "Oh yeah, you forgot. You did this wrong. If you put this variable here on this side, that'll make it a lot easier for you."
I never thought about doing it that way. Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh. Do you think... Steve stumbles over his words for about, like, a minute, not really making anything, like, tangible out of his
Do you
sentences.
ever have a dream where you
It's
you
that,
can
it's that.
you
Do you need like some water or something? You seem like you are a little flustered.
I'm good, thanks. I just, yeah, I got homework. I'm gonna... Steve awkwardly looks back down at his homework and just... his face, like, flushes up and he just keeps doing his homework.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Adorable.
The egg cracks some more.
Roll a Christmas.
Oh god.
Roll a death save.
She kind of just like chills for a while, whistling to herself. After a while, the homeroom teacher is like, "Hey, you have moved your desk closer. Illegal!" And she forces Brenda to like go back.
That's a pretty
She says, "Bye." She says something like,
A student has moved her desk closer to
She says something mildly xenophobic about Swedish people under her breath as she's walking back to her desk.
Epic!
It is a private school, so you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
I see. We get a nice Christian family, and then also the area has a nice hint of racism.
I mean, it's supposed to be like Chicago. I don't know if that's... It's fine. Anyways,
I don't think that's
We
accurate.
here in Trivago are elitists.
and racist.
Oh.
And yeah. I guess that is elitist.
After all these years, I have them all.
Oh, racism, elitism, and xenophobia.
Thank you, Trivago. Anyway,
You mean America?
after a while,
Uh-oh.
You're not wrong.
Brenda's like, "Okay, we'll see you later," and she goes out of class.
Bye, Brenda.
I like
Uh,
this new interracial.
Second period, it's fine. You're kind of able to stumble through it. You're
Are we
still
just gonna go through my whole school day?
you're still tired from the night before. Just
Brenda was actually me in disguise. I just wanted to check up on my bud Steve.
I'm beautiful.
Yes!
I am Swedish.
Yeah!
He makes a pose like this.
He's demo man.
with the booty shorts.
Pain.
I don't know how you didn't notice my shotgun booty shorts.
Pain.
How? in your
He has
second
another
hour.
pen that says pow pow. Or like bang pow or something
Ah,
like
it's
that.
incredible.
No, it says
You're able to get through your second period with just a little bit of trouble. You're still kind of tired from the night before. You didn't get all of your class homework done. The teacher kind of gives you like a slightly disappointed look, but looks over your paper and is like, this maths is pretty good. It's unusually good from Steve, but whatever.
Oh.
Well, thanks.
But it isn't.
That's the look he gives. He doesn't say that directly to you.
Oh, okay.
It's like an incredulous look.
Yeah, history is your next class, and in that class you have a substitute. Also in that class, Brenda is there.
Oh.
She sees you walk into class, and she's like, "Oh, hello, Steve. I know you." And she comes over and takes a seat next to you.
When did you have lunch?
Never.
This isn't the block schedule.
This is a private school. No food for the students.
Oh, okay.
Lunch
Only
is,
work.
lunch is after third period in this school.
Oh, that's horrible.
She just
How
kind
many
of
periods are?
comes up to you. There's a substitute at the
Still
desk.
going through 3 classes.
What kind of history is
Bro,
this?
do you not remember
class?
middle
Just like
school?
general.
No.
This is
There are
American
8
history.
periods in a middle
not,
school day.
It's not just like U.S. history. It's like
Wow.
American history.
wonder I
We
should-
manifested our destiny because we could.
Beautiful.
America, the land of the free, home of the brave.
Cunts.
Spanish War, you mean like we ran out of destiny to manifest and we made our own?
Yeah, that's the vibe. But the substitute has like their name written on the chalkboard, and halfway through the class they look like very, very disinterested, so they just give up teaching and they put on an episode of the Magic School Bus.
That is the most accurate portrayal of a substitute.
I just want to say I'm like a junior in high school, and we're watching. Okay. Anyway.
You're never too old
you're
for
the
Magic
Magic
School
School
Bus.
Bus. I would love that.
It is the best episode of the Magic School Bus, which is when Arnold chose green.
Wait.
Orange.
Wait.
Sorry.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Is that the best episode, or is it the light pinball machine? Or
No,
is it,
you're right.
Or is it the spooky castle with the resonating sound?
I know exactly.
Those are all 3 really good episodes.
It's the pinball machine.
No, it's the one where
The
like
pinball
they go to
machine is really
space and Arnold takes off his helmet and
and
freezes
he kills
and
himself
dies.
on Pluto. That's the one.
Are we
That's the one.
remembering all the good Magic School Bus?
Arnold is so fed up with his cousin's shit that he kills himself.
Yeah. Which seems awfully thematic to you, Steve.
Ow! Fate
Yeah.
plays a huge role in JoJo, as we know.
After a little bit of time, Brenda kind of starts looking around, and the sub just straight up like falls asleep in their chair. Like they look like they're not getting paid enough for this. So they just fall asleep in their desk. So the class kind of like starts getting milling around. A couple of them walk out of the class. What?
Damien doesn't have a job. Can he be a substitute teacher at some point?
Yes, he can.
At some point.
Probably not today, but
I don't know if they'd let him in. No,
He has to be the gym teacher.
yes!
Yes!
Substitute.
We're playing dodgeball.
Half the class cheers, the other half the class cheers less enthusiastically.
Damien Drake, I'm playing too. Okay.
Didn't even know how to throw dodgeball with +8 to power.
Everyone against me!
Damien doing dodgeball, like he just
that
sighed.
same form.
Yeah.
Swoosh! I'm like, kill a kid.
I like the idea that he joins in dodgeball, but halfway through he's completely switched sides at least twice.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
boy.
just wants to beat children with balls.
Isn't that in the podcast? All right. Yeah, but Brenda halfway through is like, does this school have a vending machine? Because I kind of want to try the American candy.
Sure. Here, I can show you where it is, and we just.
okay,
I just
cool.
like lead the way, and we just.
You just leave.
Yeah, so
Ah, it's in
go-
the band hall.
You go around to the vending machines,
Freaking private schools getting good vending machines.
and
We get candy.
I mean, they're not very good vending machines.
Never mind.
They got like, there's like 1 peanut M&Ms in there.
Dude, fuck yeah!
Um,
And a cherry LaCroix.
it hasn't been restocked for a while.
That's the new state of the cherry LaCroix.
But,
You just find it everywhere.
She kind
That's a
of
funny
looks
boss.
around, and there is a there's a small door with a like a janitor's closet nearby, and she like pats herself down and she's like, "Oh, I think I forgot my wallet. Steve, here, take my bag." And she takes her bag off and she hands it to you. Do you accept?
Sure.
Make a strength check.
Oh,
Oh!
We all
What's she
know-
carrying in that shit?
we all know so
She's
much.
actually
That's
got
not
a bag
bad.
of rocks. But, that was me, by the way. Just so you know, I was the someone.
I had
That
a
is
friend
18.
who had like
18. Yeah. You're able to like catch it and like, woo. It's like
I had
unnaturally
2
heavy. It's
laptops in mine.
like 50 pounds.
It's like one of those manga scenes, like the kanji like floating across the screen, going like mystery or whatever. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
You're able to set it down like effectively. You're like, oh yeah, no sweat. But secretly, you're like,
Who isn't like that in their life?
but you play it off pretty smooth, and Brenda's like, wow, you were able to put my bag down. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go get my wallet, and then she like skips down the hallway and
Wait, it's Brenda Damien?
she just skips
We'll
down the
never
hallway.
Okay, I'll just be here, I guess.
Okay. You do notice that her bag is slightly open. Do you want to look inside?
Is Steve like that?
It's not like.
It's just a school backpack.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
not
is-
like a pervy thing.
The top is
Why is his
slightly
backpack
open.
so gosh dang heavy?
Fair enough,
Probably.
fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just like, what what is so heavy? And I mean, I take an innocent look inside.
You look in the backpack. There's a laptop, a couple of school folders, nothing.
There isn't.
Wait. Inside the backpack is what appears to be some sort of big bag, as well as a butane torch and a set of pliers. She comes skipping back and she's like, I found my wallet!
Oh, cool.
Hey, wait, do you see anyone around?
We're not doing a school bombing, are we?
She doesn't have a bomb or anything in there, just a torch.
Right.
Because
I don't think I do. Maybe we should go back to class.
as long as
No, it's okay.
As long as
okay,
there isn't a
here.
cartoonishly like round black like bomb with a fuse, it's fine. There's no one can make a bomb out of anything else.
She's like, wait, what's this room? And she opens the janitor's closet and she's like, oh, cool. This is perfect. Go ahead and roll either athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics,
Also
definitely.
roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Which
I was
first?
gonna have Donovan Halen meet
You
him
can
for
choose
lunch.
which one you want to roll. You're contesting a grapple.
Sick.
I was gonna have Donovan Halen meet him for lunch, but everything that's happening now.
I don't know if we're gonna get to lunch.
So that is going to be a 22 for the athletics check.
Oh,
22 for the athletics check. That is going
I am
to...
a baseball player, so.
That's fair.
That's actually equal to the 22 that they rolled.
Sick.
So,
How are we breaking ties here?
A D4 tie.
I believe the DC beats it. You have to beat the DC.
Right.
So she, has you grappled, and she goes into the closet and closes it behind you. She hasn't grappled you. There is an arm of, just this black, darker than any kind of material you've ever seen before. It seems to absorb light, and it's just holding you, by the neck. It swings the door open, throws you in, and then Brenda walks in and closes the door behind you.
So how'd she get back in black?
You roll initiative.
I had a. Oh,
Yeah.
wacky. She's a standard.
It never would have.
The stand user could be anyone.
Initiative
Stand
is
user.
19.
I am Phoebus.
Yes, me.
You said a 19?
19 for initiative. I'm
Lesson
getting
learned,
pretty
never
decent
trust
rolls.
the speed.
Well, that
want to
does
point
not
out-
beat you, 23.
You
Jesus
almost,
Christ!
you
I mean,
almost
I'm
broke
not
previous-
fudging these rolls. This is actually what they rolled.
These girls' stats are scary.
No.
Girl, fucking 22. I was like, oh, he probably broke through the grapple with a 22
Steve.
to athletic. He didn't?
Hey man, girls are scary.
What did you say, was a 19?
Yeah.
Fucking
How did you?
Sorry, my
Damien's
dad's
like,
touching
yeah, I get it, man. Girls are scary.
How did
She,
Steve
also
almost
Donovan's
break
hot
out
take.
of a stand grapple? Please, someone explain that to me.
Well, he has some. Well, he has his egg.
Yeah, no, he just on his own almost avoided a stand grapple.
I mean, the assumption is that he, dodged rather
Right.
than...
Torpedo, because you epic.
But
That doesn't look
Okay.
you two are now inside this little janitor's closet, and it doesn't look like anyone is nearby to see you. She just kind of stares at you and summons her entire stand. And she says as well, Mr. Brightside. And a stand of complete black just shoots in. It's got what looks like handcuffs that have been broken around this part. I don't know.
Kinky?
I-
What?
And it's got bandages covering its entire face with two little pinpoints of green light coming through.
I hate it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's also got a pair of shorts that
He's got a pair of booty shorts that say.
Keep in mind, Steve still isn't quite sure what seeing stands means.
Yeah.
they're yeah, she just kind of clicks her neck back and forth.
Steve is audibly trembling.
God, I hate playing a Swedish girl. Really, they couldn't have come up with anything better for me. She opens up the she opens up her backpack and pulls out the body bag. She does not at all seem concerned with you or any threat that you could possibly pose.
Oh boy.
What
Quick,
do you
throw
wanna
your
do?
egg.
Any threat I could possibly.
You're gonna use your
I
action
wish.
for that?
No. Okay.
That's an intimidation
So
roll.
she got a. So am I grappled right now?
No, she threw you.
Okay.
Well, I guess technically that is the shove action. But
Did I take any damage from
No,
that?
she just pushed you into the closet and closed the door.
Okay. Well,
The outside out, that looked pretty bad. Like, a woman
The walls do
shoving
seem
it.
pretty thin, so you could probably yell for help.
Throw your egg.
You
Pressure
either have your life or your pride. What do you choose?
Probably don't reveal that he's a stand user yet.
Yeah,
Actually.
I'm just gonna. Do I have my bat on me, or is it in my locker? Or
I would
whatever?
assume you would.
Yeah. Okay.
just in the middle of school with a bat.
I do want to point out Donovan has.
Yeah, we're just going to the vending machine. Better bring my bat.
Well, I don't.
For character reasons that I cannot say.
All right. That's not my character. Steve is going to be as inconspicuous as possible as he reaches behind him and like fumbles around and taps his pager.
Who's he paging? He only
No,
yeah,
that's
Damien-
not how that works. Okay,
Damien
instead of
gave
dials
you
my
all
phone.
his pager number.
Dials my phone. Okay, make a sleight of hand check, contesting perception.
I'm gonna use stroke of luck because that was in that one.
Okay, yes, you automatically succeed.
Nice!
Yeah.
That was.
So you are able to effectively dial 911,
That one.
and she has no clue that you've even reached into your bag yet.
Yeah.
Is the volume on your phone?
I think it's probably on vibrate, but
Okay.
Well, regardless, it wouldn't be on
It wouldn't be-
on speaker by default, so she wouldn't be able to hear it.
Okay. Well, I'm. Yeah,
oh,
I'm
you're
just
saying like whether like
they would
the
call from the other
dispatcher.
side, like 911, what is your emergency?
Right. But if you don't answer, they can't. They're not.
I'm just
gonna
gonna hold my hand on top of the speaker so it's like muffled.
Okay, yeah, you're able to do that pretty effectively. You just have both your hands kind of behind you, or maybe have like one hand behind you, and you have one hand up, like help, no.
Yeah.
She pulls out a pair of pliers along with the bag, and she kind of looks at you. She just says, "Well, out of all the people who were sent to pick up a jar, you seem the least capable. So I decided I'd take care of you first.
Okay, so she does.
So that's what this is about,
Where's the money?"
Lebowski.
Take a point of inspiration for that.
Oh, are we
Gladly.
doing any retroactive inspiration points, by the way?
No, I'm just giving him a lot more starting from now.
Okay.
There's the money.
Where do we
If
even
you actually
mark
ask
that?
Yeah,
for
we
the
don't
point of
have a
inspiration.
spot.
There's
for
not a
those,
spot.
So
I
it's
guess
all
I'll just
right.
mark it at the top.
Just put them somewhere.
I would just put them at the top of the character sheet like inspiration points. One. And you can save those or spend those. They do stack.
Sick. Okay. She said, "Where's the money?" Hold on.
Would you still have it in your school bag?
I think what would have happened realistically for Steve is what he would have just left it at home, like and hidden it. We didn't really talk about that.
The jar?
So,
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the money.
Oh, right.
From
We don't have the
the
jar.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the jar. Sorry.
Right.
It's
been a couple months.
You guys can.
So I do know what you're talking about, but I don't actually know what happened to the money. I think the other guys split it amongst themselves, but since I'm like a minor, they decided maybe I should just not really get involved. So
You'll talk after I remove about 5 of your teeth. She walks forward and she's gonna make another grapple check.
literally the
Yeah, she's gonna use Mr. Brightside to try to grapple you. So see if you can contest that.
Okay.
I'm getting a new spice to this.
That is just a straight D20, or what?
Yeah. No, a D20, and you can do either athletics or acrobatics.
So 21.
She rolled a natural 1. So she tries to go for you, but you're able to, with your incredible athleticism, slide backwards along the ground, and she looks really surprised. Like, she didn't think you were this fast, but more importantly, she didn't. She thinks for a second, and she's gonna roll to see if you can see Mr. Brightside. You're a stand user.
What? What are you talking about?
You were able to dodge that.
No?
Roll deception.
You lose an inspiration point.
Roll deception.
After sliding away from the ground.
No, I didn't dodge that.
No.
I just tripped.
Roll inside.
Tripped gracefully.
That's deception, you said?
Yeah.
12.
It does not beat a 22.
Yeah.
She is completely unconvinced.
I prop shifted. I abused the physics engine.
She says, "You know what? If you're a stand user, you're too much trouble to deal with just normally." Mr. Brightside. It is your turn, but it looks like she has something prepared.
Oh boy.
Or she is preparing to do something. So what is your plan? Currently you are in a decently small closet. I should not get up and, I'll stay here so I can still talk to the mic. You're in a pretty small closet. It's about, I feel like 10 foot by 10 foot. and she is standing like pretty much right in front of the doorway. So, you don't really know how you could get out, but there might be a way. She does have a stick.
Can I just check my surroundings and like? Can I do that as a reaction? Just
Yeah, anything like that could be around that's helpful.
yeah.
Sure. You are in a janitor's class, so there are cleaning chemicals around. So if you want to create like there is bleach, there is ammonia, there are some like basic soaps around. There's a lot you can do with that. And that's not going to take your full
Yeah, you can make a chemical bomb.
Don't. My idea.
Do it.
Oh shoot! I don't have my bat. Okay, I can still maybe do this, but.
I want to make many friends. Reception.
I'm going to accidentally trip, just because I can, and go over toward the bleach and just chuck it at the door behind her.
Door, fascinating. Go ahead and roll a.
I'm gonna ruin the resale value of this.
So go ahead and roll power plus proficiency. No, you wouldn't be a proficient in that. So just add your strength.
14.
Hold on, let me check this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you chuck it, and she is not fast enough to stop it. It hits the door, and bleach just goes everywhere.
But it's locked, so like the door didn't open or anything.
The door was closed, not locked, but the bleach kind of just like
Yeah, that's fine. But
goes
that's
everywhere. And that's
nothing
where-
splattered on her or anything.
A little bit got on her shoes, and she swears a bit.
Okay.
But the bleach is like around the door and it's starting to pool up. You can see that some of it is going outside of the door.
Yes.
So that might be something
That
wanting
must be
somebody.
a
And the smell is pretty pungent, so.
Cool.
Brenda is going to take her turn. She is going to walk
If
forward.
that's even your real name.
Mr. Brightside,
Her
if
name
that's
isn't
even your real
Brenda?
stand.
Mr. Brightside isn't your real stand. It's a fake stand.
A girl.
This
if
is
that's your
Manhattan
real
Transfer.
If that's your real gender.
She's gonna walk forward, and she has little. Mr. Brightside has little piercings right below his lip. He has about 4 of them. Mr. Brightside.
4 lips?
No, 4 little lip piercings.
I believe I think he knew that.
Oh, okay.
It
He
would be fun.
grabs one of his lip piercings, crushes it in his hand, and like this little blue energy surrounds the arm.
You now have the cure to woman.
And does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Okay, there's 2 attacks. Does a 16 hit?
I gotta remember. Does stand AC take in effect with just act 0?
Yeah.
Okay, so it. Oh wait, no, it's just 11. It's actually
Yeah, you can block.
my
using
stand
the
AC with the egg is lower than my normal AC.
Okay, probably don't block with it then.
I'm trying to. Is that how that? I guess that is how that should be because it's just speed plus 10.
Yeah, so does a 16 beat your armor class?
Yes.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Don't die.
19.
19. Okay. Yeah, so you're able to like shrug it off, but you feel some sort of like pretty groggy. Something was getting weird, and she kind of looks at you like I didn't do anything. Interesting. So, but she is within melee range of you, and she has tried to hit you a couple times and missed. It is your turn though. What do you want to do?
Yeah, that has made me angry, and as any how shall I say, teenage boy would get angry. I mean, we're all teenage boys. We can all get angry. I'm gonna shut up now.
I've never been angry in my life.
Never mind.
I'm gonna go.
I'm not angry!
I have blood in my knuckles punching.
I don't necessarily want to hit a girl because that's where Stevie Wonder would go. But also, yeah, he's just gonna deck her across the face.
You're Donovan Halen. Donovan Halen, your true gender. Cool.
Bonk.
No, I'm just no. It's like a 4.
4. Yeah. Whiff. Yeah. Yeah. She, however, is going to take another couple swings at you. She's going to take another one of her piercings, crush it, and this time it's a slightly different one. This time it's green. The green energy that surrounds Mr. Brightside's arm. Is that going to? Is a 23 going to hit?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Roll 19 again, coward.
So yeah.
Rolling at 20. Bro.
13.
13.
Uh-oh.
13.
I really enjoy my honeymoon.
Okay, you fail.
The next moment,
Sick.
Dio.
So, well,
My honeymoon be so fine.
you
then
immediately
boom.
feel
Dio.
like every part of you, like down from the bone to your flesh, is on fire. Ah! You stop moving for just a second and it immediately stops. Well, since I'm about to kill you, I might as well say this. My stand, Mr. Brightside, has the ability to change stimulus with effect.
That's confusing.
Any kind of movement you make will now result in unending pain.
Stop. Every move you make, I'll be watching
Oh
you.
my god. But yeah, if you do you want to try to attack, because you'll have to try to make a charisma save if you want to do and perform the actions, or move at all.
The ammonia.
Okay.
I deserve that.
Does talking count as movement?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, that 911 operator probably real confused.
Steve is going to take this opportunity to break down and scream.
Okay, make a charisma saving throw if you want to do that.
Whoa.
That is unsuccessful.
Yeah.
However, make another charisma saving.
Oh no. 17.
You feel something within you burst.
What?
Suddenly,
There goes his appendix!
I was gonna say suddenly, like, my pants start, like, clouding over.
Brenda is.
My dad warned me about this.
Brenda is staring at you, and immediately her gaze shifts. Wait. Where did you... You little bastard, you little... And she immediately, like, looks around, but it seems like every time she tries to look at you, her eyes glaze over and go past you. She, like, puts her stuff back into her bag, she closes it back up, she goes... Shit. She throws the door open, she's looking around, she just sprints down the hallway. As she continues to sprint, the effect slowly fades and you're able to move again. You feel something has changed within you. The hair gel is all but gone, and it's like swooshed back and like frozen in like this like wind-swept manner.
Oh, Rohan style.
Also, as you look down, you realize that this small lightning bolt-shaped object has wrapped itself around you. Superstition Act 1 is now active.
There he goes!
Alright, so the question becomes, do you want to spend the rest of your day at school? I mean, you're disengaged out of combat, obviously. Do you want to spend the rest of your day at school? Do you want to try to attack Brenda?
Question.
Do you wanna
The
go
cops
home?
are coming.
Yes.
Question. I teleported bread. Question. I teleported bread. It is probably lunchtime.
I'm once again asking, what?
I'm just gonna... Did I get, like, physically hurt at all? Like, if someone looked at me, could they tell I've been in a scuffle?
You're a little shaken, you're a little rattled, you're still not looking great from the night before, but other than the fact that your hair is like swept back in this really awesome anime style, you're fine.
I mean, because it's
really
would
awesome
anyone
anime
really
style.
see the difference in his hair?
I'm gonna...
Told you went through 3 different hairstyles.
Steve is going to swallow
Does Steve
his...
have any friends at school?
Just acquaintances, like, not like... It's not that he doesn't have friends, it's just like... Yeah. Anyway.
It's not that he doesn't have friends, he just doesn't have friends.
Like, he has people in his classes he talks to, he just doesn't have, like, one of those, like, good friends that he always hangs out with or anything. You know, he's kind of like... Yeah, anyway.
I'll be your friend, Steve!
Thanks, Dane! Oh, I don't know if I want that.
How's your child rearing going?
Okay. Anyway.
It grew up so fast.
What was it?
Davey's like bawling from one eye.
Steve is going to go against his better judgment and just continue with his day. Like nothing happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
So you go to the cafeteria, and as you walk into the cafeteria, you see Brenda walk in with like her eyes open, like she's looking around, and she's going to make a perception roll. Go ahead and contest that with stealth.
Can I start a food fight? In the cafeteria.
Wait.
Yes, that would instead be an athletics throw to try to hit someone with. Or you can make charisma.
Or a sleight of hand to hit someone without them knowing which direction it came from. That would be the best way to start it.
That's true. Yes, go ahead and do that.
By the way, I know a little bit more about D&D now.
I'm in this lunchroom. What's gonna happen?
Are you?
Have you arrived yet?
Yeah, I had. I was gonna say like stole a bunch of Lunchable.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So Donovan,
I was gonna have something by yelling, "Hey!"
Okay. You know what?
Hey, Stevie.
Actually, wait, hold on.
I
That
really
changes
want the
things.
food fight.
So Stevie is in the
ready for it.
cafeteria. Brenda's looking around. Laser eyes on Stevie. Does this kind of motion. Donovan Halen enters the cafeteria.
Hey,
Stevie! What's up?
What's up?
She looks at Donovan Halen. She's like, oh shit. And then Stevie immediately throws mashed potatoes across the room and nails someone with it. Can I roll?
I was gonna say, could I try and hit Brenda with the mashed
That's a
potatoes?
Yes.
bad idea.
It's a great idea.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Do you want to also yell food fight as you do so?
Yes.
Donovan Halen's gonna
Food fight! And then
Donovan Halen's gonna open his umbrella. In
actually,
front
no,
of
I'm
him.
not hitting over Brenda. Just random person.
I'm not getting hit today.
Okay. Is that athletics?
Yes.
10.
You don't get someone very far from you, but they can't exactly tell where it came from, so they're like, fuck it. They take the green beans and put them in the face of someone else nearby. The entire classroom, like the entire lunchroom erupts into chaos. Even the lunch lady's like, and pull out their like scoopers.
Artillery throwing scoops of mashed potatoes.
like a catapult. Oh, shoot.
The teachers and headmaster like trying to get everything under control, but they can't be heard over the sound of flung mashed
The
potatoes. and
substitute
nuggets.
teacher from earlier
This suddenly
Dwayne.
turned to
Yeah.
Battle High School. Instead of chairs, it's food.
The PE teacher starts throwing dodgeballs into the mix.
Stevie, what the hell?
It's fine. Don't worry. I'll tell you later. And
You do see that Brenda is like pushing people out of her way, like to get to both of you.
oh, you make a
She
friend.
gets beamed with some
Yeah,
gravy.
she's like covered in food, and she is pissed. She is so angry. Do you guys want to try to make stealth checks, like do something clever to escape? Because she's currently gaining on you.
I can do that. I'm stealth boy.
Okay.
Can I roll for the both of us? Since I'm
You can give him advantage since you're
I will. I'm giving you advantage. Go Burr.
30
Oh
seconds.
my god. The LaCroix
I would
bomb!
assume more than 30 seconds has passed since
The gumming out
since
was
the
not
closet
in. I do
encounter.
still have
Okay.
that.
Oh, he still has the LaCroix bomb, too.
Oh, right, because this is
So all you have to do is chuck it and
That's
dispel
true.
your stand and it'll explode.
food fight.
Anyways, do you want to do that?
Absolutely.
That would be funny.
On my mark, run. You'll
need to
know
roll
when
it?
my mark is.
Are we in initiative right now, or just?
No.
This is awesome.
You are exploding the.
LaCroix, like in front of me. Back in
Okay.
black. Let her rip.
At this point, everyone's gonna have to roll initiative.
Okay.
You
Okay.
two are.
I'm not gonna throw it at her. I'm
This is
throwing it as a
awesome. I
chaos.
love this. I love this. I love everything about this.
This is fine too.
Foundation's gonna have to
6.
come in and just like completely bar off this whole school.
For me, that is going to be
Can
17.
Damien hear the fight?
Make a perception roll with disadvantage.
My fight senses are tingling.
Perception is wisdom, right?
Yeah.
That's a 3.
Damien, you're walking and in the very, very far distance you hear like... Must have been the wind.
Must have been the
You
wind.
hear screaming in the distance and assume it must have been the wind.
Are you Jotaro?
You said a 17 for
17 for initiative.
Steve.
4. Wait, that's not true. 6, but still.
And... Okay, Steve lets it rip as it is, and the entire cafeteria LaCroix just explodes. Now, no one likes LaCroix.
No one does.
No one likes LaCroix. It falls in little droplets, and everyone immediately starts to hiss. Interacts with the school food. And
Donovan Halen opens his umbrella, points it up.
Like, point of inspiration.
That's such a vivid scene right there.
I love this. This feels like an early JoJo episode.
Everyone, the LaCroix agitates people to an unnatural extent, so like you actually hear on the more athletic part of the classroom a few punches being thrown. Mainly it's still food frying around, but a bunch of the football kids are like punching each other.
LaCroix is what? Wait, really?
No, but that'd be really funny.
Oh.
That's my joke now.
So Stevie, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? I would say you definitely have advantage on stealth rolls, considering the ensuing chaos as well as the forbidden acid raining from the sky.
So I guess
Forbidden ass.
I guess it's not my turn. I guess that was like the opening.
No, yeah, that was the opening. That was like a surprise round.
Yeah.
So yeah, Steve goes first. Stevie.
Where exactly are just students everywhere right now? Just like in the
Yeah,
chaos?
so you're in a big cafeteria, like big. There's a bunch of students around, pretty busy, big food fight going around. Brenda's near the entrance. You and Donovan Halen are pretty much right next to each other. He came in through another entrance near you. And there's just chaos everywhere. But I'd say she's about like 30 feet away, but considering that there's a bunch of people in the way, I'd call people difficult terrain.
Yeah,
sense.
that makes
Okay.
sense.
She's bad.
Yeah.
Rough day, huh?
Yeah, she's just like staring both of you down. Like you can see Mr. Brightside is like above the crowd, like scanning, like to see.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I just show the Superstition Act one. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay.
So fast.
Dude, audible finger guns. Let's get the hell out of here.
That's his catchphrase.
That is.
So are we inside the students right now? That sounds really odd.
Yes. However, the entrance that Donovan Halen came through is like about 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
So you could get out and start running, but that would make yourself pretty obvious to Brenda. So if you want to like blend in and try to hide from her better, you might get a better chance to escape.
Blend
She's currently
in
locked
with the
on you right now,
humans.
but you get a big head start for running.
Do you want to just book it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's just book it.
I just want to bonk.
Okay. Yeah, Stevie.
Grab onto me. I got a Healy. I'm prepared for this.
Oh God.
Donovan
Back in black Healy.
I know I have a Healy. Donovan has
One Healy.
and one light up.
Is he really sick on, like, can he,
Oh, yes,
can he
he's-
Healy on
dude.
1 foot?
Oh yes, he's good at it. He's
Stevie,
real
I
good.
assume you're using the dash action to
yes,
sprint out and
yes,
just
I
run
can
as
do
fast as
that.
possible.
I use that.
So that is gonna be-
to roll.
It is not your turn.
That
quite
is
yet,
true.
yeah.
That'll better.
So yeah, that's
I'll-
60 feet. So that's
meet you out
pretty
there.
safely like gone.
Okay, cool. Brenda is like stomping through people, and when I say stomping, I mean actually stomping. Like Mr. Brightside like swats a couple of the skinnier students like, to the side.
Uh-oh.
Like there's one of them like gets knocked out as his head like hits one of the cafeteria tables.
Oh Jesus.
And she's just like ripped, just like
This is gonna be hell for the staff.
like
You asked-
doom
you
music is
asked out
playing
the
as
wrong
she's
girl,
like tearing
TFT
through the
division.
cafeteria.
Steve, you asked out the wrong girl. She's mad.
That's not what.
Don't put your dick in crazy. Didn't your dad tell you that? That was not included in the talk that your dad gave you.
I have an
No.
excuse.
It would
There we
be
go.
included in Damien's talk with you, though.
We'll get there when we get there.
All right,
Anyway.
yeah, but
Damien's,
Brenda's,
by the way, I hope you know, Damien will give him the talk again at some point.
Brenda's pretty.
He's going
Once
to
again, even though he's like
treat
16. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to. He's just going to treat you like his child.
Brenda gets pretty close, but she's not able to do anything. So what she does is she has Mr. Brightside pull out one of the things and chuck them at Donovan.
Oh. And we're like outside of the school now? Or
No, Donovan is still inside because he still needs to make his move because he's your initiative.
I point my umbrella forwards.
Can you do that as a reaction?
I would assume so.
Well, you already have your umbrella up, so
yeah.
I would allow that.
Yeah,
and,
I don't-
essentially because they're attacking from above. So I'm just gonna give them disadvantage on the roll.
All right.
That's
Me or her?
15 to hit.
15 to hit. I'm gonna contest that.
Wait, no, that's
What?
your
That's
AC.
the
Yes,
hit.
that's
Your
your armor
AC.
class.
Oh, my
So
AC.
that's between your ACs.
That's between my ACs.
Okay, so that hits your stand. So that doesn't deal any damage, but you do get to make a charisma saving throw.
You got it. I have proficiency in charisma saving throws, so that's good.
So you get plus 2.
Yep.
I already have a +2, so I have a +4 technically.
Yep, good enough.
Nat 20, baby.
Yeah, you are in like freaking black and black, just like
Back in
catches
black?
this thing and crushes it, and
Yeah.
it like just sprinkles.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Yeah,
It is.
Like backwards swing noises, you know. like
backwards black, and Mr. Brightside kind of looks like. Fuck.
He does one of these in this fedora. Thunk.
But Brenda is still like tromping toward you with Mr. Brightside over her. So Donovan,
Dash with Healy.
are you sure you want to dash, or do you want to do something to block the exit?
Okay. What's the shadows looking like here?
The shadows, it's pretty bright. However, you could create some sort of artificial darkness, like you could leave your umbrella.
I have an idea. I'm gonna do like those little like spinner things.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go whoosh with that and like make it go over. Back of mask gonna zoom over, like reach inside and like just like whoosh, like up a wall. I don't know if that makes sense.
What? We
He's
didn't
gonna-
mentally picture that.
Okay, so he's gonna like
So
throw
he's
the
throwing the umbrella with
like
spin.
No, not with the spin. You gotta like do wish, like like little propeller hand.
Yeah.
throws.
So he's throwing the umbrella with spin.
Yes, it's like
It has a
spinning.
spin, but it does not be spin.
Like
That
it's,
is
it's
the
like
joke.
floating over pretty much. There's the shadow under it. Back and Blast
Okay.
gonna reach under that and like just pull up.
okay,
okay.
and this is your regular umbrella, not your rapier umbrella.
Yes, I have my
Okay.
other umbrella.
And you're gonna leave that behind you.
Yes.
And you're just gonna use that to like block the exit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sounds good. So go ahead and
So
roll.
I'm
that
at
would give it dim light. So go ahead and roll 2d6 for the amount of hit points that would have as a barrier.
So I'm trapped outside.
He's outside. With
That
you.
is now 3 HP.
Donovan, are you outside with me?
I
or-
guess I am now at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd assume that you've gotten outside. You were only 10 feet away, so you can get
Yeah.
outside using your movement action and then
Oh,
create the
Can you go
barrier.
through your constructs?
Can I go through my own constructs? That would make sense.
I think it was assumed that you open it up behind you.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's the assumption is you turn around, do it, and then keep it
Right,
going.
that's fine.
Yeah, but you're able to create the construct. It's not very good.
Oh yeah, because
but-
I'm running away still.
Yeah, Back in Black is able to snag the umbrella and pull it back to you as well, so
Cool. Awesome, bro.
put that back.
From JoJo
Yeah,
to
you guys
Looney Tunes in,
have
like, 2
effectively
seconds.
started running, and
What?
you are
From
effectively out of
JoJo
combat.
to Looney Tunes in
So,
2 seconds.
Awesome.
What did you
as you
do?
guys run, you hear sirens in the distance.
Oh no!
You
Steve,
hear,
what did you do?
and as you run, once you get about 100 feet away, you hear an entire glass wall of the cafeteria shatter. But you guys are running, so you don't have to worry about that.
This school might be shut down for a couple days.
I have detached senses. I'm gonna have Back in Black look behind me to see if he can see anything.
Yeah, you look behind and you notice that Brenda is standing there, like right outside, like glass is like done around her. You're not a professor of breaking glass, but you're pretty sure that Mr. Brightside just punched down the entire like wall of glass that's like most of the cafeteria.
Good. You have horrible taste in women.
Come on, Steve. I thought I trained you better than this.
I don't want to talk about
That's
it.
what it is. But yeah, you guys are able to get away. She doesn't see you running off. You guys are too fast. She can't get through the barrier. That's why she breaks down the glass wall and tries to go out through there. After about 2 minutes of running, you hear your phone ring, Steve.
Ah, yes.
Uh-oh.
Steve and his psycho
Well-
ex-girlfriend.
Hello?
Steve, are you okay? I heard there was something going on at school.
Yeah, no, this crazy person started just breaking a ton of stuff. I got away from most of the chaos, so I think I'm gonna be okay, but I have no
thank
idea
God.
what happened, yeah.
Are you with anybody you know? Are you okay?
Actually, I met Donovan on the way out. Yeah, I guess he was just coming in to say hi, so, you
Can
know.
I talk to him? Is he there?
Sure.
Janice. Hey, Janice.
Oh, it's good to know that you're okay. Okay. Thank you for being with my son. Just keep a hold of him. We're going to get back from work at about 5 this evening, so if you could just take him around town, we can compensate you for that. If you just want to babysit him for a bit, I don't think school's going to be in session today.
No, really?
Aw.
Yeah, I think that's a safe assumption. Alright.
Well, see, looked pretty whack. Looked pretty whack when I was over there. I'll gladly do it. No problem, Aunt Janice.
Thank you.
there we go.
Ow.
Okay, what just happened?
I think you need to tell me.
That's true.
Okay, and we're going to end the episode there. Thank you,
All right.
everyone.
Wow, you two did nothing. I am so sorry.
You can send a page to me at least, but he's SOL.
Oh, I bought 5 clips.